guys! So for today I have my January favorites video and I'm so excited to be filming this because I just have so much stuff to show you guys that I've just literally been absolutely obsessed with. I also do want to apologize in advance for the lighting in this video. It's winter and the sun is just up and down and crazy, so I'm sorry if it's just not perfect. But let's just go ahead and get started. So one of the foundations that I've been absolutely loving this month is a foundation that I just recently purchased like 2 weeks ago maybe, and it's the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. I actually returned the Becca Evermatte or something foundation so I could try this one because the other one I just found wasn't as full coverage as I really would want it to be. This one is so full coverage. It's such a beautiful foundation. It's the one that I'm actually wearing right now, and it makes you look so airbrushed and flawless. It is a little bit of a thicker consistency, so it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It is not the most natural foundation, but I've just been absolutely loving it. Now that is a little bit more on the pricey side, so to show you guys a foundation that I've been absolutely loving that's from the drugstore, this is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. I love this foundation so much. The fact that it's from the drugstore and it's $7 and it is the most amazing foundation ever. It is literally up there with my top favorites. It's so full coverage. It dries to such a beautiful, different matte finish. I've never had a finish like this before. It's matte, but it's just a very beautiful matte finish, and it's so amazing. I have a full review on this, so I'm not going to take up too much time talking about it. So if you do want to know more about this foundation, then make sure to check out that review. I've seriously been wearing this almost every single day during January, so no kidding, it is legit one of my faves. The next product that I want to show you guys is another new product in the drugstore from Maybelline, and this is the Master Concealer. I love this. This is literally a dupe for the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I know that I've said that the Maybelline Fit Me is comparable to it, and the Sonia Kashuk Concealer is comparable and a pretty good dupe. But no guys, like this is literally MAC Pro Longwear in a damn tube. They're the same freaking concealer. I don't know if anyone else has realized that or said that before, but I'm letting you guys know this is literally a dupe for it. It is the same full coverage, a little bit of a thicker consistency. It's a tiny bit thicker than MAC Pro Longwear, but it is so amazing and I really have been loving it. I have mine in the shade Light. So the next thing that I really want to mention is actually a foundation brush. This is the Tarte Airbrushed Bamboo Foundation Brush or something like that. I have been wanting to try this for literally like a year now, and I finally got sent it by Tarte, I think like 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been trying it out and I love it so much. It is the most like amazing foundation brush that really just gets a quick even airbrush application. This really blends out your foundation so quickly. Like if I'm in a rush, then I literally grab this brush and I can do my entire face within 10 seconds because it's so big that it just gets everywhere so quickly. So the next product that I've been loving is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation Powder. You guys know that I love the foundation, but I've been loving the powder. It is crazy pigmented. I have mine in the shade Medium 57, which sounds like such a deep color, but this is actually not that deep. It matches me perfectly. This is one of the most full coverage foundation powders that I've ever worked with. I used to think that the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation was so full coverage, but this stuff is full coverage. Like I can't wear this with a full coverage foundation because then it starts to look kind of cakey. If I wear it with like maybe a medium or light coverage foundation, then I get that little bit of extra coverage, and I really like the finish of this as well. So just keep that in mind. It is very full coverage, but it's amazing. Like I'll even show you guys just by a swatch. Like it picks up. Like it is a very full coverage for a powder foundation. So if you love powder foundations but you hate the fact that they're not as full coverage as some liquid foundations, try this bad boy out and I guarantee you will love it. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is something that I have literally just fallen in love with, and I am over the moon, so excited to show you guys, and it is the brand new Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is like their contour kit. So many people have been talking about it, but I was so excited to show you guys because I literally have been wanting to get my hands on this since the day I saw it online, but I actually wanted to exchange another product that I didn't like to get this one, so I actually waited until it was in store, and when I found out it was in store, I ran to the store the next day, had one of these babies on hold for me, and I made sure to pick it up. I love this. Like, obsessed. This is way better than the Anastasia contour kit. Sorry, but it's true. It's so much more pigmented. Like the powders are just better quality. So much more pigmented, finely milled, softer, buttery, creamy, blends out beautifully. Such amazing quality. Literally, this banana shade right here, I've never had an under eye powder set my under eye so beautifully before. It is so finely milled that when you set your under eye with it, it literally looks like, this is the only way I know how to explain it, it literally looks like an angel just set your under eye. Like, it is so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I love how all of these powders too are more on the cool side. Sorry for the lighting, guys. Struggle is real. I love how all of these powders are more on the cool side. The only one that has like a touch of warm, but it's not too warm, I find that it's actually more neutral, is this middle shade right here, which is really nice because you can actually use it to bronze. And then this shade right here is that perfect like cool tone powder. She did an amazing job with this, and I feel like she really kicked any other contour kit right off the market. If you're looking for a contour kit, I definitely recommend this one over any other contour kit. So next I want to show you guys like another little bronzer, contour, whatever kind of palette. And this is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. The packaging, can we just please like talk about it for a second? So beautiful. Not gonna lie, the first, like when I saw this, the reason why I wanted it was because of the packaging. But then my friend Diana Saldana here on YouTube, you guys know we're pretty good friends, and we text like all the time, and I remember her telling me, you need to try the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I was like, wait, like that's in the palette that I really like, so why not just get the palette, because I couldn't justify getting it just for the packaging. And they also have this really pretty blush and then a really pretty like subtle highlight. This highlight isn't like your Becca Opal crazy intense highlight, but I love it because it just gives you a very soft angelic glow when you want more of a natural look. And I do love the bronzer as well. It's a touch on the warm side, but when I'm tan, I can get away with wearing it, and it looks really, really, really great. And I love the blush and highlighter as well. This was limited edition, by the way, but they actually have the same exact palette, just instead of the gold packaging, it's more of a bronze packaging that they came out with, so you guys can still get that. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is this MAC blush in the shade Harmony? Yeah, Harmony, and it's a matte shade. When I went to the MAC store the other day, I rarely ever do this, but I was in MAC and I was just kind of browsing around. Like when I go to MAC, I usually know what I want. But I actually just saw this sitting there, and it just looked like the most perfect, like kind of cool tone contour shade. So I decided to try it out, and I actually really, really like it. It's this really pretty cool tone shade that I really been loving to use for contouring. I actually do use it as a blush sometimes, like that's what I did today. I like it because it gives a little bit of an extra bronze to my cheeks, so it kind of can work as two products, a contour shade and a blush. So I've really been loving this month. So the next product that I actually want to show you guys is something I probably should have showed you guys before the foundations, but this is the new Maybelline. And Maybelline came out with these new primers, and they look like this. They came out with a green one, which is for redness, this one which is blurring and smoothing, and then they came out with another one that is illuminizing. So I picked up this one and the green one. I did not like the way the green one was. I find that it was kind of unnecessary. It didn't really work for my redness. But this one works so well. This one's the blur and smooth one, so it's supposed to just kind of smooth out your face, and I personally find that it just gives me a really nice base. I actually like this one because it's more of a moisturizer feel. So it's not really that silicone type of primer. It's kind of hydrating, but at the same time, I feel like it's actually half and half. Like half hydrating moisturizer type of primer, and then half of like a blurring silicone type of primer, but it doesn't have too much of a silicone base to it. I love this just because, I don't know about you guys, but I have like a little bit of rosacea, so when I get out of the shower, my face is very like red and irritated, and sometimes when I put a moisturizer on, even though I have oily skin, I just feel like my skin before I put on makeup needs a little extra hydration or something that just feels cooling on it, and I feel like this gives me a very hydrated, like cooling effect. So I actually really love this primer. It's very different than my typical like primed and poreless Smashbox one, or like my Benefit Professional, like that silicone. It's like that different primer that I really have been enjoying. So I really like this one. Next, I want to show you guys two other blushes. This is the Tarte Exposed blush. I personally was really expecting Tarte blushes to be way more pigmented because a lot of people really rave about them. It's not too extremely pigmented. Like, as you guys can even tell, like, you barely see it, but I kind of like that because I'm not a blush girl. I'm not crazy over color on my cheeks, but I like this because it just gives me a very nude type of cheek, and it's just that perfect like everyday cheek that I can wear, or blush that I can wear. I really like it. So next I want to show you something that's like spanking brand new. So recently Makeup Geek sent me a bunch of their shadows, foiled shadows, blushes, and everything. As you guys know, I love their shadows and everything. It's amazing, but I never got to try out their blushes until recently. So I've actually really been loving, I got their blush in the shade Honeymoon. Oh my god, I love it so much. It is one of the most amazing blushes I have in my collection. It is the perfect like light pinky nude blush, but it has specks of like slight specks of shimmer in it that just gives you a little bit of a glow. And I feel like I love it because it kind of extends my highlight and it gives me a little bit glow to my cheek. And I'm actually wearing it today on top of Max Harmony. I'm wearing a lot of stuff today, a lot of cake going on. So next I actually want to show you guys a lip liner that I'm not really big on lip liners. And it's kind of rare for me to be like, oh my god, I love that lip liner, you know? Because to me, lip liner is just like meh. But I actually got sent some things from City Color Cosmetics. And I loved some of their other stuff, but this product really stuck out to me. This product really stuck out to me because the color is absolutely beautiful. I love the quality of the product is really, really nice, but the main thing that really made me fall in love with it is the color. Let me get a nice thick swatch so you guys can be able to see it. Like, can you see how beautiful that is? It is a beautiful mauve-y, like it's a nude, but I find it has like a little bit of a cool tone mauve plum look to it. I love this. The next product I'm going to show you guys, I'm literally obsessed with. Like, I love this lipstick so much. I think it's one of my top 3 favorite lipsticks. This is MAC lipstick in the shade Flesh Pot. Holy freaking crap, it is so beautiful. I've literally been wearing it almost every single day. I actually feel bad because I feel like I'm being so repetitive with you guys. All my Instagram posts keep saying this freaking lipstick and I feel so bad, but it's so beautiful. It is the most beautiful pale nude with a strong pink undertone. It almost looks like a pale pink. That is it right there. You guys can't even almost see it because it's so pale, but oh my god, it is so beautiful. I'm actually wearing it right now in the center of my lips. I'm wearing Honey Love underneath, and then I'm wearing this one. I love it on its own, and I love it on top just in the center of a bunch of different nude lipsticks. The next lipstick that I want to show you guys is Maybelline's Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Daringly Nude. I wore this a lot this month as well, and this is actually a perfect dupe for the NARS Audacious lipsticks. This is pretty much almost the same formula, and the color of this is a dupe for NARS Raquel. I did a whole video talking about how they're dupes, but I actually love this one a lot better than NARS Raquel. For some reason, it's slightly different, so that slight difference, it pulls so much nicer on my skin than NARS Raquel did. I'm actually going to exchange NARS Raquel for Barbara, I think, because I'm not feeling the way Raquel actually looks on my skin tone. But this is just a beautiful medium tone nude that has a gorgeous, like, pink undertone, and it's so beautiful. The next 2 items, or the last 2 items that I want to show you guys, are 2 skincare items. So the first thing that I want to show you guys is this Bioderma solution, makeup removing solution, whatever. Holy freaking crap. Like, I've heard people for years, maybe not years, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I've heard so many people hype this product up and say that they love it. My cousin uses it even. Like, so many people love this product, and I was like, Amy, you need to just give it a try. So one day, I actually just decided to get the little travel mini size and try it out. I freaking wasted that bottle within like a week because I was like obsessed with it. This literally removes everything. This even removes very dark lipsticks that stain your lips. I don't know what's in this stuff, like crack or holy water, but holy shit, it removes everything and it is so amazing. I love using this as a second way of removing my makeup. I just put it on a cotton pad and remove all my makeup with it, and it's like it just gets rid of it. And the way that I wear like a lot of makeup, it's so important to me that I take care of my skin and make sure I'm removing everything. So I love this so much. I'm not going to go too into detail because I am actually going to be filming an entire in-depth like skincare routine, how to remove my makeup video that's going to be coming to you guys super soon, like sooner than you probably even think. The next product you'll actually be seeing, since it's skincare, you'll be seeing that in that video as well, is actually the new brush that I actually got from Vanity Planet. If you guys have been watching my channel, then you know that the brush that I use to remove my makeup is this one by Vita Goods. It's the Spin for Perfect Skin brush. You guys know that this is my holy grail and this is what I use. They actually just came out with a brand new one, which I feel like they actually just upgraded this one. It's equally as amazing, just a little bit more because they upgraded it. This is the old one and this is the new one that they came out with. This is called the 360. They allowed me to try this out. This isn't sponsored or anything, but they wanted me to try this out and I love it so much. It's so compact, so travel friendly. It has 2 different speeds to it. The brush head is actually a lot softer than the old one. So some people who had maybe some problems with saying they have sensitive skin, this is for you guys, seriously. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but the actual bristles on this feel like a blanket. Like, it's so soft that there's no way that anyone with sensitive skin wouldn't love this. I actually love this one a lot more because it's so soft, so it doesn't really affect my rosacea, although this one did perfectly fine too, but I feel like they just really stepped this one up. This one also comes with a little holder so that it sits perfectly on your counter. It's chargeable, so you don't need batteries. It is just honestly amazing. I do have a coupon code for it where you can actually get it for $45 as opposed to $149.99, I believe. So make sure you check out that coupon code. I will link it down below, all the information for you guys if you're interested in purchasing it. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this. But like I said, you'll be seeing my entire full in-depth skincare routine sooner than you think. Okay, so I know this video is probably super long, so I don't want to keep you guys for any longer. I just had so much products that I was excited to show you guys about. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give me a like, thumbs up. I also wanted to ask you guys if you guys wanted me to start incorporating some hair products into my favorites videos. I do have some products from like hair that I've been loving, and each month sometimes I find new hair products. So if you guys want me to start including that in my monthly favorites as well, then let me know down below or like, thumbs up this video, and I will for sure do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll of course see you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah. So for today, I have a 5 makeup products under $5 video, and this is actually going to be part 2. I uploaded one of these I think like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago.